It's your favorite YouTube dealer. I appreciate you guys for stopping in. We got something new from Linkin Park, the League of Legends World's 2024 Anthem. Linkin Park is a good choice for this. And every single time I've checked out one of these World's anthems, it's some of the hardest music that I've ever heard. So I don't expect this to be any different. This one is called Heavy is the Crown. Let's dive in. Let's see what this one's all about. This shit gonna make me want to play League again. It's been a minute too. If you play League, let me know your go-to free characters.
On the floor again, one knock at the door and then we both know how the story ends. You can't win if your white flag's out when the war begins. Aiming so high but swinging so low, trying to catch.
I like that you can't win if your life flag's out when the war begins. That is a fact.
On the floor again, one knock at the door and then we both know how the story ends. You can't win if your white flag's out when the war begins. Aiming so high but swinging so low, trying to catch fire but feeling so cold. Holding inside and hope it won't show. I'm saying it's not, but inside I know today's gonna be the day you notice. Cause I'm tired of explaining what the joke is. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd. Fire in the sunrise, ashes raining down. Try to hold it in, but it keeps bleeding out. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd.
Yeah, she was a good pickup by Linkin Park, and she fits this so perfectly.
Turn to run, now look what it's become. Outnumbered 10 to 1, back then should've bit your tongue. Cause there's no turning back, this path once it's begun. You're already on that list, so you don't want what you can't resist. Waving that sword when the pen won't miss. Watch it all falling apart like this. This is what you asked for, heavy is the crowd. Fire in the sunrise, ashes raining down. Try to hold it in, but it keeps bleeding out. This is what you asked for, heavy is the crowd. Today's gonna be the day you notice. Cause I'm tired of explaining what the joke is. This is what you asked for.
Woo! Let's go. That shit goes hard. I want to go back real quick. That shit went really hard.
Today's gonna be the day you notice. Cause I'm tired of explaining what the joke is. This is what you asked for. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd. Fire in the sunrise, ashes raining down. Try to hold it in, but it keeps bleeding out. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd. Heavy is the crowd. Heavy is the
I like this. Oh, that shit was extra hard. So here's the thing. I know League, but I don't know League. So I started playing League back in 2011, 2012, which I want to say was early into the game actually being a thing. I don't know if it was nearly as popular then as it's become. I assume that it wasn't. The only reason why I played it, it wasn't even that I knew and I'm like, yo, League, let me play. I had a laptop that could not run barely anything. And I also was broke with no job. And so I was like, let me try to find a game that I can play. Like, I just want to play a game. So let me look for something that's free. And I came across League of Legends. And I was like, all right, if I put everything on the lowest setting, my laptop can run it. So that was the only reason why I learned League and I played it, was because it was the only thing I could play on that laptop. At least the only thing I could find that was also free. And I really got into it and enjoyed it. This was back when I feel like every month there was like a new champion, or I don't even know, right? They call them champions? Because I haven't played a lot since then. I played a little bit maybe in like 2016, 2017. And then I haven't really played much all the way up until now, but I keep getting the itch to go back and try it. But I feel like it's probably changed quite a bit. A lot of things have been like revamped as far as character builds and just different stuff like that. But back then, I want to say my favorite was Jax. He was my guy for top lane. And I also liked Blitzcrank a lot. But this was back when, like, I'm trying to think of some of the characters that they were introducing. I used to play with Warwick in the jungle a little, but I feel like I don't even know how to jungle at all anymore. Like Vladimir came out, right? Like the vampire like dude that would go into the puddle of blood. Like I'm trying to remember some of the. It's just been so long. Like you gotta think. It's been at least 6-7 years since I've really sat down and played. Like I've maybe dabbled in it over the last couple of years and like played a game or two with friends. But besides 2016, 2017, and then back in like 2011 to 2013, that was my playtime. And it's crazy to see where it is now. I mean, maybe back then it was big and they were already doing like big tournaments and stuff. I wasn't really paying attention because I wasn't really invested in YouTube or streaming. I didn't know much about any of that. I just wanted to play a game. Now I understand everything and I see where it's at and it's like, yo, it's crazy. Like, not that I would have been that great if I would have played all these years, but it's like, shoot, maybe I should have been trying to be a pro league player because these dudes be banking. At least it seems like it. And it's very popular. So we'll see. Maybe I'll dive back in, but let me know your favorite lane to play. Let me know your favorite characters. I can't think of a third. I guess, like I said, Warwick maybe for jungle. I played, I don't know if this was back then, 2011, 2012, 2013, or if this was when I started playing in 2016, 2017 maybe. But at one point, like Hecarim, right? Hecarim came out. I liked him in the jungle when he first came out. I like the little dude, like I can't think of his name, the little toadstool dude that would leave mushrooms around and shit. I got decent with him, but Jax and Blitzcrank were like my favorite. Blitzcrank as my support, Jax was my top lane, and that was just how I ran it as often as I possibly could. But that shit, yo, it's crazy to think of now. All these years have passed by, but let me know what you guys thought down below. I appreciate you guys. I do go live on Twitch, twitch.tv/DuaneTV. We just beat Baldur's Gate 3. Before that, we beat Wukong. I'm probably not going to game every stream anymore. I'm probably going to start doing some stuff where we watch random videos, talk about shit, you know, discussions and just different things like that. Fridays we do music reactions, but I do want to game again. So at some point I might dive back into League. I might dive into something else, whatever kind of gets my attention, and we'll just go from there. So appreciate you guys. Hopefully I'll see some of you guys over there, and I will catch you in the next one, homies.